Ready, Sheep? Ready, bro? All
Whoa,
right.
whoa. Hello there.
What's good, everybody? Technical difficulties galore on my end, but nevertheless, welcome to the break room. Welcome, Sheev.
Thanks for having me again.
Everybody
It's
here,
fun.
Sheev, before I even start this.
Yeah, please let me know. Am I coming in clear? I have audio problems on my end as it is, so let's hope it's giving Green Bear some slack tonight. How we
Right.
sounding?
Anybody?
Bueller.
I see three of you there. Answer. Until we get complaints, we're just going to keep on rolling.
All right, I'll be checking the
But,
chat.
all right, cool. So, here we are, the night we all been waiting for or dreading, the end of
Oh yes.
Loki. And I mean, I could talk about this for days. I don't know about you, but the biggest concern I have on my mind right now is do I just go to bed right after the stream, watch it? I just know I gotta
Well,
wake my ass up that early tomorrow morning. Might be an extra hour earlier to watch this in the morning.
good question. The way I usually do it is nap beforehand, then do a stream, then do another stream. So that's my crazy self for Bad Batch. For this though,
Nobody cares about your West Coast problems here. All right, buddy. You don't even know the half of it. 12 a.m. I gotta take a nap before it. Get out
oh
of here.
man, as if I don't get up at 6 a.m. for work. Get out of here. No, but I definitely think that nap might be the way to go, bro. That might be the way to go.
Maybe. But I don't know, man. 3 a.m. is rough. Rough.
You
Usually I'm
gonna
just
wake
I'm
up?
just
That's the whole
waking.
question, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up, probably peep it either at work. Like, I can't hide in the bathroom for an hour though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Regardless, getting off track here while I'm messing with some settings. But anyway, man, what is your take? I mean, you've seen the thumbnail. You seen my video earlier today. Are we getting Kang or are we getting a tiny boner?
A tiny boner. Who says it has to be a tiny one? Why can't it be a big boner? I mean, the
Like
last
room
boner
for a
was
big
pretty
boner?
big, right?
Like,
Well, I mean, they literally gave
let's.
us Evan Peters, and it was still a boner. So who's to say Kang can't be a Wang? You know, I don't think we're getting Kang. My take is that we are probably
Oh,
getting some type of Loki as like the person. You know, what's up, average? Sorry, I was checking the chat.
what up, That sounds like an insult. What's up,
No.
average? Talking about boners. Nah, I'm just my bad. Let's see.
Whoa!
Just for that, I gotta get.
Shots fired to someone.
No, I'm just playing. Oh man.
Which is, I actually, I've been at work all day. I don't even know if I caught your video. I caught your other Miss Minutes video the other day. Of course, you killing it with the Miss Minutes
Hey.
videos. But what was your take though?
Honestly, I might be just going all heart with it, but I think we're getting kind of like in the same way that Feige gave us a mixture between Sylvie Lushton and just a regular ass Loki variant that has blonde hair. Like I think we're getting a combination of Mortis and Kang. I think that's what's about to happen.
That
But
could be interesting.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, you look back to the comics too. It seems like they really just kind of want to get rid of Mortis' character. They start finding a lack of things to do with him. To be honest with you,
Yeah, it's just another
but
version of Kang, right?
yeah, I just think you look at all the clues we have for this, and I mean, granted, yeah, people will be like, "Oh, we got boner before WandaVision." No, bro, they did not give us this many clues and hints. Like we got some devil references. We got a random Evan. Well, we knew Evan Peters was showing up, but there
Well,
was no like,
everybody kind of says like Mephisto was a boner and whatever, but like the real boner of the WandaVision was the freaking boner, Ralph Boner. That literally they casted Evan Peters. They made him have super speed abilities, and he was literally like pretending to be Wanda's brother. Like it doesn't get more hinty and like straightforward than that, you know? Like so what the heck? Like even with all this stuff, like hints to Kang and all this, that's why I'm still doubtful. Like I don't know a lot about the Kang character and he seems really really cool to be honest, but it just seems like they're not going that route, and the fact that we have him confirmed for Quantum Mania just makes me think he's probably not going to be in the show for whatever reason. And just the fact that all we've seen pretty much is Loki's outside of like Throg and Mobius, like I don't know. I think it's a Loki.
yeah, yeah. I just think like I was saying before, man. Like we were all just so eager during WandaVision. I think that's what's killing it, making everybody scared now to believe, you know. But I think what we're looking at is just basically if they don't give us Kang or Mortis, like there will be a price on Feige's head, and I think he knows it. Like you say that like John Majors is we got announced that he's going to be the big bad in Quantumania. But you know what? They
Yeah,
also announced he was casted right while they're filming Loki. So I mean, I never put it past Marvel to actually at least have like a post screen or a mid screen credit.
yeah,
I think it's I don't know, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
yeah. Hey, for sure, bro. As I am too. Like it is really exciting. I even myself, like I'm doing Star Wars content over on my channel, and like I'm like, dang. Part of me wishes I was doing some Marvel content right now because I've been a Marvel fan since the beginning of the MCU, so it's like this stuff is like I know it's gonna get good again, and Feige's killing it over there. So
Yeah,
am I still here?
I don't think so. Hold up. Okay.
What just happened?
All right,
What just
you're back.
happened, bro?
You're
What the
back.
fuck?
We're good. We're good.
What the heck? Are you
On the
there?
Apple, my desktop just said, "I'm gonna." Yeah, I'm here. You hear me? Okay,
Yeah,
hold up.
I think the stream's still going.
It's good. It's good. It's on
What
my end.
the heck just happened? All right,
It's
for sure. I can hear you now.
just
Though.
refreshed.
I'll turn it up a little bit for sure. Where were we?
I don't know. The site just kind of like reset for no reason.
That was
Like I'm
wild.
still getting you live, but yeah,
Yeah, I was like looking at
not
our
quite.
feed, like, what just happened? The TBA's coming after us, man. They're like, it's a Nexus event, us working together, apparently.
It definitely is.
They're oh,
Oh,
is it
we keep
happening again?
doing. That's getting We're
What
still
the
here.
heck, bro? It happened again. What the hell? I can hear
I just
you.
want to be like Sheev. Yeah, I just want to be like Sheev, so I'll crash it.
It's because I'm here. I brought it with me. What the heck is going
Let's
on?
see here.
Some craziness. That's what's
It's this
happening.
Twidget app. Every time I try to mess with it, I'm
It's
blaming it
Warner
on me. I'm
Brothers.
taking the L.
Or nah, it's a
Yeah, my,
TVA. It's gotta
gotta
be
be.
right. Gotta be.
All right. Sheep can fully see us again.
For sure.
Oh my god! All right, so
what
where the hell
what
were
do
we
you
before
think?
I crashed this twice?
Well, I'll start us on a new topic since everybody on my channel wants to say that I hop from topic to topic nonstop. So uh
No doubt. Go ahead.
what do you think of Sylvie and Loki? Like how do you think that's gonna go down this final episode? Where do you think they'll be at the end of this show? Or do you,
Sylvie and
I
Loki.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard rumors there's going to be a second season, and obviously nothing official. But like, what do you think's going to
Yeah,
happen?
I think second seasons definitely happen. They'll be crazy not to. Um,
Yeah,
a lot of
I
people are
agree.
liking the idea that one of them's gonna die, and I think if it is, it's gonna be Sylvie. To be honest with you, but maybe, like I said, I'm going all heart today. I don't care. Like I want my boy Loki, Tom Hiddleston Loki, to hang around. My dream scenario, though, you're gonna think I'm crazy, is my dream scenario is Loki and Sylvie walking into that castle within like 30 seconds of the beginning of the episode. Aang just dropping out of the ceiling. They're like, boom, just fucking kills them both. And then we just go straight to Mobius.
What the hell? That would probably
Just
not
because,
happen,
like,
but it sounds freaking lit.
would that not be the ballsiest move ever by
Oh,
anyone?
it would be so like Kevin Feige would just be whipping out his balls and like slapping them on the table and like deal with it.
You get like a Kang laugh, and then he just like never comes back for the rest of the episode.
You don't, yeah,
and
just
then
like
the whole, yeah,
ends right there, and like you'll see Kang again in Quantum Mania.
yeah. And the whole
No.
rest of the episode is just Mobius taking over the TVA like Rambo style, but like maybe a little bit more finesse. And then they even have more balls, and they're like, "Oh, let's throw in some Loki flashbacks." Like with Mobius,
Yeah, bro.
as he's tearing up Minutemen.
Yeah,
The craziest of ways to run this last. I
craziest.
just think we got a lot to talk about. We got to keep these people up. So let's throw it all out there. Let's throw everything against the wall, see what sticks. You know? Like spaghetti. I mean, wait, what?
Well, let's be responsible as well. We don't want to mislead the people and have them expecting some Feige big balls.
I'm neglecting the chat here too. What up, Jedi Mike?
Yes,
What
thank you,
up,
Jedi
Pete
Mike.
Grissom?
Letting us know.
Average might still be here. He might hate me, but my bad either way.
Nah.
Please subscribe. But so, all right. So those of you that didn't see my video this morning at abruptly 9:30 a.m., I think I'll lay it all out there for you. Right? My serious theory is I kind of went through this over the course of the weekend, just kind of touching up the main characters I think we have left besides the Loki variants, right? So main players for Bats are Ms. Minutes, Ravana, and then that Kang Immortus, possibly a combo. Well, I think Kang, right? Kang Gang. So just to get a drippy for you, we start off with Ravana, or no, Miss Minutes is the person that no one wants to believe has anything to do with this, right? But we've gotten clues. We've gotten clues with her too. Like we got a self-aware holographic robot just playing around the TVA, and nobody's got any questions about it. Like, oh, if that's who it is, it's gonna be stupid. No, it's not gonna be stupid. It's gonna have a little bit to do with it. We don't need to make it the main bad. That might piss me off, but she can have a hand in it, you know. Like, so just keep in mind, holographic robot still kind of looking like the only one that's actually in charge. Because Ravana still don't know what the hell's going on. And we still got like the head of a timekeeper on the floor with wires sticking out of it, because that's a robot too, right? So we jump over, look at Ravana for a second, and we got this mystery woman who A23 first generation clone variant popping up in the scene, letting Sylvie just get away. Like almost could have been her first case, and then somehow miraculously makes her way to being a judge, like above Mobius. And come on,
Yeah,
Mobius has got
yeah.
gray
I thought
hairs
that
in this
was weird
universe.
too. Yeah,
If
I
you
thought
think
that was
about
really
it, this
strange.
whole
And my bad. Go for it.
no, you're good. I was saying,
I
if you
was
think
just gonna
about it,
say
this
like,
whole series of events can be coming back to Ravana's mistake in the beginning of episode what 4?
I mean, in a way, it is
My
because
bad.
look how far Sylvie's gotten. But I was gonna say we never really got an answer to the whole rings on from the cup, and like obviously that could have just been that Mobius,
Yeah,
and like he's been there that many times. But I feel like there's something deeper to that. There's somebody else that's been coming by there, and whether that is, someone at the tip top, but I don't even know, because I do think that Ravana has no clue what the hell is going on. Like, she seems more clueless than even Sylvie does. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I definitely think Ravana. It's strange too, because in the comics she's linked to Kang, and I believe they dated, or like, they were a couple or whatever. And I could totally see them like using her to set that up, and maybe even set it up further down the line, because who knows if Ravana will maybe seek out Kang at some point, even if he's not the timekeeper. I mean, he could be, but
He's going to be. He has to be. Or we all riot. We all riot.
no.
Hashtag riot! Exclamation point!
I don't
Riot!
want. I
Throw it in
I
the
don't want
chat.
to yet. I want to see everybody
All
rage.
riot!
Some men just want
Everybody
to watch
rage
the
in the
world
chat.
burn. But
So
go
number
for it.
two, that they've got some capacity to mind wipe people, clearly. So Mobius could be the bad. Ravana could be the bad. Loki could. They
Whoever
just
the
don't
big bad
remember it.
is
It,
has
it
that
could be.
power. That seems like a Loki power to me. Seems like something Loki
That's a
would be
little
able
bit,
to
huh?
do. Mm-hmm.
Almost seems either that, or some way they're
What
skilled in robotics and
What if it's a
cybernetics.
Loki so powerful that he's able to enchant the entire TVA, and that's how he's been
What if it's
ruling
a
them?
Kang who's able to create macrobots and like Doombot and all this other kind of stuff? Like he's already done. He's got robotic. They're using their own timekeepers against us. Like thinking of Independence Day, I watched that the other day.
Whoever it is, I'll tell you this: they have way too much power. They are the strongest, one of the like most powerful beings in all of the cinematic universe so far. Like, they literally put
Maybe.
Thanos to shame. They do. Whatever their power does, it
You think so?
literally, the TVA and the TVA, the stones are useless, man. Like, whoever
But
created
that's
that
that's not
place.
necessarily a power. That's the knowledge
Sure, maybe
that they're
that's
useless
just
there.
maybe that's just the place that they're in, and like, because maybe it is like, the place that is in the quantum realm that we see in Ant-Man. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe that's just like, where they set up the base, but either way, they are easily one of the smartest characters that we've met so far.
Yeah.
Most maniacal.
Easily, man, but I think they got, and shout out to Lord Vito, they got that Howard Stark tech going on, right? It
Yeah.
all kind of looks like. I mean, they've talked about the fact this looks like an episode of Mad Men every time you flip it on. Just the
Yeah,
way like they're dressed, the technology almost doesn't look like it's gonna be doing the things it's doing.
for
So
sure.
I mean, could be. What a sick twist on Kang would be too, if because actually, I mean, there's been a whole bunch of discussion about is this gonna be too much for normies, the grass. What if they just switch it up from the comics and make it a Nathaniel Richards from not so far into, he's not from, what is it, the 30th century in the comics, I think. What if he's not? What if he's from the past? What if you got
That'd
Nathaniel
be dope.
Richards? Actually, because Nathaniel Richards in the comics is from the 30th century, but he's also the name of Reed Richards' grandfather, correct?
Trying to remember, because I was thinking of Franklin
Call
for
me
a
out on
second.
that
I
if I'm
was like, what
wrong.
the heck? I'm not as much of a comic sweat, to be honest. I know way
Franklin is
more.
Reed Richards' son.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's what you're
So you're
thinking, right?
probably on the right. You're probably on the right track.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
actually,
surprised if
I'm
it's
just thinking
something
about
like
this
that.
stuff. The way your mind works with Star Wars, I wish I could. I'm just like a fanboy dreaming. But with his Marvel stuff, though, I'm just like, I got so like the wheels are spinning right now. Like I just thought of like 5 theories while we're talking. Like
Yeah, man. I hear
my,
that.
because I'm all about Kang, but I mean, really, what if you entertain a little bit of Lord Vito's conspiracy theory about it being Howard Stark? I mean, there could be Reed Richards' grandfather, a maniacal dude. We don't know anything about them yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually do it because we're so far out from introducing final Fantastic Four. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Man,
I don't
like
know if you knew.
Feige said in a recent interview, like the MCU, like anything could happen in it, man. They're open to anything at this point, you know. So
One
I
thing's for
wouldn't put
sure,
it
though. I
past.
mean, there's there's definitely some credits to what you're saying. Like this is the most powerful villain yet because they've literally been controlling the whole entire timeline, making sure that stuff goes certain
Literally
ways.
for who knows how long, but time works differently in the TVA, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Anyway, though, like, how you see this? How do you see this ending? Like, I know, like, not who's the villain, but like, whatever villain you think it is, what the hell happens once they appear? You know, or are you thinking they're just gonna appear? And where do you
I'm
think we're
starting to
going?
wonder. That is like, the answer, right? But or the question, right? But I'm starting to wonder if maybe Loki is going to be offered whoever the big bad is, whether it's himself in a different way and or Kang or whoever. I'm starting to wonder if somehow when they walk into the castle, the two of them will almost be separated or something in a way. Just because I'm whoever this is, I just feel like they are extremely powerful or just have some type of abilities that we may not even understand yet. Um, or at least in the MCU wise. But I think when he walks in, somehow they're going to be separated, and he's going to be given the chance to rule Asgard. He's going to have the chance to do all this stuff that he always wanted to do. The person is going to tempt him in a way, kind of like
Yeah,
the old like parable in the Bible or whatever, where Satan kind of tempts Jesus. But I think they'll kind of use something similar to that, where he's gonna have to choose between the what he's always wanted and like ruling Asgard or whatever, and or being with Sylvie and taking down the TVA and doing whatever. And like who knows what the heck happens if they even do that, like what could end up happening if they end up taking down whoever's like what's left for them to do after that. I'm like, what the heck? So I think he might, have a glimpse of that life that he could potentially have. I think ultimately he will probably choose Sylvie in the end, even though like like that's what the whole show's been about is like the character progression of Loki because he's always kind of been stagnant and in the same place, always been that trickster, even to the point where he dies, where he's trying to trick Thanos. So we're finally starting to get character progression with him. And I think with this huge temptation of the life he's always wanted, he's going to somehow have the will to overcome it. And I don't know what will happen to him and Sylvie, but I think at first I thought one of them would die. And I was thinking it would be Tom Hiddleston. And then someone kind of turned me. I think it was maybe someone on the Den of Nerds, but they were basically said that Tom Hiddleston like really loves the playing this character, and he's had a really fun time making this show. He's been a part of the MCU dang near a decade already, so if not more than a decade at this point. I think 2011, maybe even so, a decade just about. And he's been part of this so long that I kind of doubt at this point he's like ready to leave the character. And it's not like he's like big in a lot of other movies right now or anything. And like, sure, especially after this, like he could get hired for other stuff, but why? Like, he's probably gonna get paid more than like more any here playing the Loki character than he will anywhere else. And now he's finally getting the lead
sure.
role, and there's a potential for another season and future things in the rest of the MCU. So why would he want to leave? And I was like, yeah, I don't know why he would. I wouldn't want to leave
And
that, to be honest.
well, he's executive producer on the show too, so it's like
Yeah,
getting the power
exactly.
and the money and the respect.
What more
All right,
can you ask
where we
for?
at? 20 exactly. We're 24 minutes in here. We still got some more Loki to talk, but I definitely want to dive into Star Wars at some point too, because the Bad Batch is coming.
I'm
But
down.
anyway, so the way I see this going though is besides all the craziness I've been talking, like Loki and Billy just getting shot up. Anyway, I see. I think it's gonna be Kang, like for sure. and it may be teased out all the way to the end. They might be like going through some Indiana Jones type obstacle courses just to get to them. But the long and short of it is it's going to be either one of two things, right? Aang is is there by choice in that castle, or he's there because Elias won't let him out. What we're either going to get is Kang coming back out of there with a vengeance and going after the TVA to take back what's his, or we're getting Kang saying, "Oh shit, you figured out what I'm doing," and then you
Time to
got
die, mother suckers.
exactly Scarface style, and he's just gonna light him up. But he's like, "You've seen what I did to Living Tribunal. Go look out there."
Check his head. There's no wires.
So we're getting one of two ways. What up again, B. Grissom? Better stay in here. But man, oh god, it's such a good week because we got Loki's about to conclude. It's been like a wild ride. There's my cat. She's not snoring tonight. But we we also got Bad Batch is getting crazy too. Got that rescue on Ryloth coming up.
Yes, sir.
We're watching Rebels catching back up on all this. No, I've been sending you little teasers
Yeah.
for things to talk about.
Yes,
I've
sir.
been just noticing. I know you're dying to talk about this because it's not like you talk about it every other day. But I've been noticing just the detail Filoni puts into this stuff. Like when I watched Rebels for the first time, which was granted like a couple years ago, I
Yeah.
wasn't even completely keen to like the inhibitor chips. Like I didn't think about it that much. I just thought like when I watched the prequels when I was a kid, it was like, oh, it was a plan all along. Those bastards. That's all I thought.
Yeah.
But if you watch Rebels, like before they even came out, and like, I mean, I guess they explained it pretty thoroughly in Clone Wars, but you see like Rex's like scar on the right side of his head in
Yeah.
Rebels before they showed it in the last season of Clone Wars. So it's like
Yeah, and it's crazy because we didn't even know like like you said what happened at the end of Clone Wars. So a lot of us fans at the time when we saw that and we kind of speculated. We were like, well, maybe he just took it out before, after the whole thing with Fives happened in the Clone Wars. Maybe Rex just like took it out ahead of time and he didn't even try to kill Ahsoka. And then we get that whole
right,
scene where he's like going at her, and it's like that was heartfelt. Like a lot of us, like, we knew how it ended up even with Rebels and everything, but like it was still like, holy crap, holy crap, this is insane. Like
yeah,
what,
man.
like we didn't expect to see it. So yeah, I totally get you, and even myself, like there's so much Star Wars. Like a lot of the times, I'll forget little tidbits here and there, like over time, and like obviously you really like, rewatch, and you're like, oh yeah, or sometimes you even overlook when you're rewatching it. So we see Rex with the scar when he comes into the Bad Batch, and I was like I didn't even register that he had the scar at first, and which obviously he did after the Clone Wars, but I didn't even register that he had, like, remembering he had that in Rebels, even though that was like a big thing at the time. So yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
It's
it definitely
wild,
all
man.
attention
I'm
to detail,
I'm
man. Yeah,
rocking
definitely.
rocking my nonsensical Mandalorian shirt because
Let's
this
go.
$9 shirt got me Boba Fett with a Mandalorian backdrop. Like, I don't care. I just wanted a Boba Fett shirt. Screw you, Target. Got me.
Mandalorian Boba Fett.
Whatever, bro. Don't make any sense. It says
I
Star
mean,
Wars
it
in the
does
back
because
of it,
he's
so
in it.
shit.
He's in the Mandalorian, so works
Yeah,
for
but it's
me.
like this should definitely get that Mandalorian backdrop. That should be thin. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. At least put the Book of Boba or something.
Yeah.
um,
Where are you at on this chat? Are you hyped at all? Are you just like you
yeah,
guys
what you
just here
guys
to be
thinking?
here? Or are you here to make some noise?
What we thinking?
Yell at Sheev. Tell
Do it.
me, tell me I look terrible. Tell me my audio sucks. Give me something.
Sheesh, says B. Grissom.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. I go your
I wish
ears.
there was a GIF. I wish there was a GIF option in YouTube chats, man.
I think you can like, yeah, and oh, in YouTube chats, definitely. I would be going ham in there. How you feeling about
Where?
this
So how you
last?
feeling?
Whoa.
Jinx, you owe me a coke.
How you feeling about this last episode? I know you're talking about like rewatching Rebels and everything. So, how you feeling about this past episode?
E. Grissom thinks it's gonna be fun because he pays attention. He's participating.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
it's that's just watching that and then seeing like Hera, like her origin pretty much, and then my boy Chopper, the best droid hands down. Don't even care. Screw you, R2. Chopper will whoop your ass in a fight. I don't think he's
Big
gonna beat.
facts. R2's a beast, but
Watch.
Chopper's just a savage, man. Just a
You don't
savage.
play around.
Mm-mm.
But and just watching all that, and even like when I saw him at Rebels, like I didn't really. That's the first time I saw him. I don't even remember if he's probably in Clone Wars. But when I saw Cham,
Chopper?
I was
Oh,
like,
Cham.
no, yeah. I never really understood him that much. I think he was in Clone Wars for sure too.
Cham wasn't.
That series
Yeah.
is just so much longer, and legit, I only made like one pass through of it. So, nah, I just like it was cool, just kind of catching up. Like I knew who all the characters were. My memory was a little bit faint, but I
Yeah.
did notice one other thing in Rebels too, right? So Gobi is in Rebels, and this is like post everything that's
I
happened.
think
Right
he's in
now.
Clone Wars too.
Talkative that motherfucker is right now in
Yeah.
in Bad Batch. He don't say a word in Rebels. He's just a bitch boy. He's just like,
yeah. He
did they cut out?
He done
Gobi's
messed
tongue?
up. He done messed up.
Spoke up too
he was
much.
He was kind of like that a little bit in Clone Wars, I think too. I think he's in there also.
Yeah.
If my memory is right. But yeah, I don't know if we knew that. I don't know if we knew that he was his brother though. Maybe we did, and I'm just wilding. But
no, well, not in Rebels for sure. Not.
I don't think we even knew in the Clone Wars. So it's kind of cool to see that tie in, and that's Hera's uncle.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a Hera carry. No, I don't know B. Grissom. I don't know if Hera carried Rebels. She was like probably like, let's see, like my list of favorite characters in Rebels. Like it was Ezra for sure, probably number one. Like Chopper's top three. I'm not giving it a place. It's on my heart. Kanan was probably my number two, just because I after like the second episode I watched, like, is this Freddie Prinze Jr.? Like, what is happening?
Oh man.
Well, I grew up in like the '90s. Like I'm watching this kid, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What's this? I got Sheep's elbows on me right now.
Oh my bad. I was elbowing you in the.
We're getting smaller now.
Punishment.
Taking you out. All right. You can't try it now. Sheep. You got. Yeah, I put the line right in the middle of Loki's forehead. Hey, your arm was on my side, the armrest. All right. What the hell was I saying? Hera carrying the episodes, the Rebels, man.
I'd say she carried the theme.
Get the fuck out of here.
She is. What the fuck are you talking about? She's definitely one of the best pilots ever.
You're probably right. I think of the best. I think of Luke, Anakin,
Poe, and her.
Poe?
Yes. What the fuck? I don't
even know who the hell Poe is, bro.
Look, bro. Even though I'm not a big fan of Episode 8, that scene where his ship just goes and like flies over the back of the two of them, I was like, all right, that's dope as fuck. I don't give a shit. That's the coolest fighter pilot thing I've ever seen in Star Wars. So, like, I'm not a fan of that.
When I first saw him roll up in that black X-wing, I was like, what?
This man's a savage.
That was the last time I got excited.
Oh,
they can have can have black X-wings now. Like the only original thing about it. Never
Inclusivity.
mind the fact we're 20, 30 years in the future. We just haven't improved our technology whatsoever. But
Yeah, it must have been a rough 30 years, you know? I wonder, we're already like 9 years in The Mandalorian, so I'm like, what the hell happened the last 20 years where they didn't do crap, like, in terms of technology? Like, now they have the, like, it seems like the First Order had all the good technology. They're like, we're going to upgrade our Death Star. It could take out 10 planets now. And we're gonna have these cannons that have Death Star technology, and the freaking rebellion or resistance people are like, we have X-wings from 30 years ago.
yeah. We're gonna come at you with some A-10s in space. I think the best line from that whole trilogy was just like Harrison Ford or Han Solo. Like, that's not how the Force works.
Yeah,
It's the best thing.
it was.
Anyway, diving back into Bad Batch, which pleasantly interrupted by B. Grissom, liking this dude. Get this man a shield. But anyway,
Get this man a shield.
we have to make him a mod. Check that out. But anyway, we got some it's just awesome callbacks. Where do you think we're going now?
Well, you know, you already mentioned it. The title of the next episode is Rescue on Ryloth. It's tough to say, you know, these are the last 5 episodes of the season. I'm thinking that we're probably going to get a second season from this. But I think, you know, Rescue on Ryloth, a lot of the episodes have had like multiple meanings. And I think the first kind of meaning for it is obviously that they're going to be rescuing probably Champ Syndulla and, you know, maybe even Hera. And then the other meaning I think it could be is them potentially rescuing Hauser and possibly even Crosshair from the Empire.
I don't know if you want to speak on all now because you got streams coming up, but who do you think's gonna murder Syndulla or Sam's wife?
Good question. You know, I saw somebody yeah, well, you know, she definitely could get. I definitely think she's gonna get capped. But I don't know if it's gonna happen right away. And you know, it definitely. You know, we've seen some pretty gruesome stuff this season, regardless of if it's in animation and everything. But I think if any character is gonna do it, it's probably gonna be Crosshair because we have that tie-in with Kanan almost getting killed by Crosshair and Crosshair, you know, going after and trying to kill him. So having it tie in even more and having Crosshair be the one that kills Hera's mom just, you know, solidify that tie in even more. And it really seems like, you know, like the first half of the season so far has been a lot of like Clone Wars tie-ins and all this. Like we even had a Mando tie-in, you know. And it just seems like now it's like we're getting back to that Rebels stuff that we got in the first episode. And the fact that we're getting 2 episodes that are focusing on it, I think it's possible Kanan could come back into the show. And that, you know, if Crosshair does kill her, definitely if Crosshair kills Hera's mom, I think he's too far gone to be, you know, redeemed at this point if that happens. And I think Kanan and Hera will potentially, you know, like team up with the Bad Batch or like be with them for a little bit while they all kind of find rescue. And you know, Hera had that moment on the ship last episode where she kind of connected with Omega and talked about how she has that feeling of being a fighter or, you know, a flyer. And I think if anything, the rescue on Ryloth might even just be, you know, they go to try and, you know, make a rescue on Ryloth, and the person they end up rescuing is Hera even. You know, and I think, like I said, Kanan could come back into the show, so that could be, you know, how they meet. And I think it would be, you know, a really cool way to tie all 3 of these shows in together.
You think maybe Kanan coming back in? You said?
I think he is. You know, it might contradict the comic run that they had for him, and maybe even some stories. I know I heard A New Dawn depicts the first time that Hera and Kanan meet. But I think, you know, if it's serving a better story, definitely there. Or like a lot of the early stuff that they did when Disney bought it, I feel like even some of that stuff they don't fully consider. Whoa, I look crazy now. Do you see
Yeah, I was
that?
just gonna say, is the sun starting to come down over there?
I don't think that's what it
There you
is.
go.
Oh, what the flip? I barely even touched my freaking. All right, but yeah, I think Kanan definitely could come back. A lot of the characters that we saw early on in the beginning of the season, I feel like are going to make callbacks later on again. I definitely think we're going to see Cad Bane and Fennec Shand again. I think there's almost no way we don't see Rex again at some point, whether it's this season or season 2 potentially. And I definitely think we're going to see Kanan again as well, even if it does contradict other things.
What about my theory that the Bad Batch just steps foot on Ryloth, bail out Jam? Maybe he puts it in order with Sid. Maybe Gobi does, saying, "Hey, my brother needs some help," and then Jam just doesn't care because he doesn't know Gobi put the call in. He's like F you clones. He just kills them all. Done. Done. No more bad. And then like the ending is like, you thought you were getting 16 episodes. It's over.
I look crazy, bro.
I know you're turning into like the Hulk over there.
I
So
am
I'm surprised
ready.
you're not like completely
I look all crazy.
only on this channel, man.
I mean, I
Only on
don't
this
know, man.
channel things
I'd
get
be
nuts.
looking super, super weird on my channel sometimes too. I don't know if I look Hulk like, but maybe I had, that. If you remember back in the Incredible Hulk movie where Stan Lee makes the cameo where he drinks the soda that had Hulk's blood. Oh, there I go. Now I look good again. Maybe I had a little bit of that soda before the stream. Get a little Stan Lee rage.
Crazy. Oh man. It's gonna be. I mean, what do you think about? I mean, you think the Bad Batch has been in this enough to call this a Bad Batch, or you think we're getting an extension of Clone Wars, basically?
Um,
I think
uh,
this is. I'll let you talk.
it is the Bad Batch's story. It was just last episode that we really haven't seen much of them. The rest of the show episodes have been basically all about them. So I definitely think this is the Bad Batch show. Even in that last episode, we had we had them cameoing in their own show. But it was focusing on Ryloth and Hera to give an emphasis on what the Empire is doing to these, like, the senators and these other planets and worlds that they're in control of. And it's given us that backstory and connection to, like I said, Kanan, Rebels, and just what the heck is happening on Ryloth, which was a very important planet in both series for animated Star Wars so far. So it makes sense. A lot of people are like, "Oh, these cameos are getting old," and it's like, well, this is the Star Wars world. Like, it's not a cameo per se. This
Yeah.
is just part of the story. Um, these characters were always destined to meet together, whether we knew it or not. And like obviously they were created by stories like written and whatnot. But a cameo would be more like someone on Twitter said today. A cameo is more like if they went to when the Bad Batch traveled to Earth and they saw the Harlem Globetrotters. That would be a cameo. I'm just saying, like it would be like having Hera be on Ryloth and have them go to help Cham Syndulla and the citizens of Ryloth during this time period makes total sense to me. Like, why would they not? So it's not a cameo so much as it's
Posting
part of the
links.
story.
Oh, he says your voice is cracking up. Vito.
I'm going to do it. Are you on Wi-Fi or hardline? Says Vito. Yeah, I'm on fucking Wi-Fi still. I have the hardline. It's just
There you
processing.
go. This dude's like, why am I having issues? Is he coming back, Vito?
How do I
It's
sound, mother lovers? Mother lover, mother lover. Audio sounds
we
off.
good.
That was a while ago. How we sounding? Is she broken?
Vito, give me new news. Come on. I'm nothing. I can. Oh my God! What just happened to Sheev?
Whoa!
What's that? It's Elias! It's Elias! Is it safe? Are we good? Are we good? I was about to get swallowed up in the void.
No longer a floating purple monster. I actually on the Loki topic.
You want
I
to get
don't know
back to
if you
Loki?
saw my.
Now that you. Oh no! What is happening right now, bro? What is going on? She was like, I'm out. Fuck this. I don't ever know. I'm gonna Alright, you're not gonna hear me for a second. Hold up.
Oh my god. This is great.
I refreshed it. Let's see.
This is fucking incredible. This is beautiful.
I don't know what's happening, bro.
Oh god.
Try
God.
try leaving and coming right back. You still got the link. Oh, there you are. Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
Wow. Tim, you're watching Sheev transform into a Goliath and you're trying
Oh,
to
great.
annihilate me, basically.
I can't hear you.
Sheev's like, you can't hear me. Here we go. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, she was trying to prune me, not prune me, trying to do to me what happens when you get pruned. He was just
Trying to make you old.
trying to murder me by not using his hard line. Basically, he's like, done.
Well, hey man, it's not my fault, man. The hard line is on literally the opposite side of the house, and to do it, I have to like drill a hole in my wall, make it go all the way through the freaking attic, go like the opposite side of the house. I literally bought a 150-foot freaking hard line cord, which is probably more than I even need, but I bought
I
it.
only needed like, I had to do the same thing. I only needed like 50 foot. So I went, I don't got a huge house, but I went from like the living room first floor to the basement opposite side. Josh is always like a third floor basement talking. It's like I can tell right from the beginning you ain't a basement guy. No, I'm just kidding. But,
No, for sure though. I mean, I probably only need like 100 feet, but you know how it is. I just didn't want to take any chances and be like, buy a 100-foot one and be like, oh, it's 2 feet short.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you just roll that up, little zip tie, good to go.
Yeah.
I think Elias just fixed my lighting a little bit, though. Either that or I just got used to it being crappy. I don't know. But actually, I changed positions after I got up and ran away. It's being attacked.
What did you think of my theory earlier in the week? What did you think of my
about
do you want me to say it? Because I'm gonna pull it up.
yeah. Bring it back again. Everybody in chat's like, what the hell is happening? I'm watching.
Craziness.
You're watching. Hanging out, man.
You're watching a good time, man. I know what you're talking about. All right, so this crazy ass theory that my coworker came out with. I actually freaking love this theory. There's a lot of like holes to it, but you know they could probably make it work. I don't really know how Ravana would fit into it, but it still could be cool. And basically, the base of his theory is: what if the old man Loki from our Loki, like, what if the old man Loki that we saw was the Loki from the sacred timeline that we knew that we thought died from Thanos? And he talks about
Yeah.
how he projected himself using an inanimate object to fake his death against him, and he went into isolation and missed his brother, and obviously, like, if the Loki's timeline all plays out the same way, they're all going to end up missing Thor, like, if they went into isolation, because at that point, they did kind of make a bond with each other again. But it does seem like the only two Lokis that we know of so far that really care about Thor and, like, don't want to kill him or haven't killed him are the old man Loki and the Loki that we knew that died with Thanos, and they both went through the same thing. And I think the way he did that was he probably projected himself into those knives that we see, or he used those knives as a projection. So I think basically the next part of this theory is when we see him against Goliath, he projects the whole, like, Asgard and everything. Almost like there's this, like, when he's doing that, it almost looks like there's a green glow that's, like, surrounding him, and it's, like, on the outer edge of him. I don't know if you noticed that as well, but when he dies to Goliath, the only thing that's left is the helmet, and it looks like the helmet got aged, but there's, like, nothing else. Which maybe that's because he turned into dust or
Okay,
something.
I'm following you now. The light bulb just turned on.
Yes, so
Okay.
what if he used the helmet as that inanimate object to protect himself, and then he's really the one that's
That'd be
behind it?
brilliant foreshadowing too, because he already told us how he did it. Like,
Yes. Or, I mean, at the
and
least, I think he could still be alive. What were you going to say?
and Loki, as they're going up to it, right? Was it Loki? Like our Loki was saying, he's like, oh yeah, when they're first going to Goliath, Loki actually says he's just like any other creature, beast. He's the biggest thing there is first, right? So
Yeah.
they mapped out the whole. Ooh, damn, that's a real good theory. That's better than my Scarface theory.
Yeah, when my homie told me that, I was like, boom! Like, definitely I'm down with it. But, the only thing, like, I don't know if it's just, like, he's still alive or if he's the one behind the TVA. I think, like, him being behind the TVA can make a lot of sense, but, like, also there'd be, like, holes to it. Like, what the heck is with Ravana? Is she just, like, a random person then? And then, like, eventually she goes and finds Kang, or Kang finds her because she has all this knowledge from different timelines and things? Or is it just, like, madness?
I don't know how. I don't even remember how deep we got into it before, but I think, or if I finished my thought, I think what happened got going on in the background there. Anyway,
I was trying to figure it out too. Oh, it was a train. I live near trains.
so I think what could possibly be happening, right, is my three key players, bro, right? Miss Minutes, Ravana, and Kang. That's what I'm gonna keep coming back to. I think Miss Minutes is like a plant by Kang to kind of be like his eyes and virtual eyes and ears inside the TVA, right? Not necessarily taking action, but she sees everything. Right? So he doesn't have to be there if that's going on. Then
For sure.
I think Ravana's involvement is as far as Kang knows she's like laughing at your face right now.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's better just from doing that. All right. I wiped it off.
Gotta be just the angle you're sitting at or something. Or
it's probably my internet. Yeah.
So either that or it's I think that Kang just knows how dirty like she'll possibly get, like what her potential is. And I think she's just got her memory reset by Kang and thrown back into the TVA. Because think about like how the hell did this lady like get to where she is with an open case for the entire time she's there?
And her being like the judge after losing Sylvie and everything, like you said, like it doesn't make sense really. So there's definitely something more to it, especially with those like the rings of the cup and everything. Definitely something going on there with Ravana. I don't think she knows anything. I think she's more clueless than we are at this point. Like more.
Yeah,
she's pretty clueless.
Her mind's wiped because she's about as like devout as I mean, if they have the ability to reset, they might even have the ability to like infect or like affect in personalities too, like loyalty and shit like
Okay,
that. Maybe the
I'm with you.
judges are people they picked because they knew they can influence them more than others. Uh, and then maybe because they have like if you notice in that courtroom, it was either that or another scene that it caught my eye the other day, and I forget where it was. But oh no, it was actually The Simpsons. that did you watch that short?
Not yet. I haven't even watched the Star Wars one, if I'm being honest.
The Simpson
Was
one,
it
it's like
good?
a minute, but yeah, it was corny, but you basically you spend a little bit of time in that courtroom, and they have three like draping flags there, like kind of like Hitler-esque, like Nazi style, you know. But it's one of them is the judges, the other one is the analysts, and the other one is the hunters. So it's
Okay.
like everybody they grab goes into one of those three roles. So like the analysts, like Loki and the detective, they're like, all right, these dudes got good critical thinking skills. We're gonna go throw them there. The hunters, they're the meatheads, you know. They're like, all right, we
Yeah.
got their physicality. That's about it. And then the judges are like, okay, these dudes they want power. They're ambitious. We're gonna throw them here, you know. So I agree that. But the other thing is, none of us are really getting deep and talking about Mobius. Like that could be the play by Feige here. He's like, oh, they ain't never gonna see this coming. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking of everything. I'm gonna be tired as hell. God.
Me too. Me too.
No, you're not. You're watching this at midnight, bro. You get the
Yeah, and then it's
at
not
least
over
you do
till
it.
like 1 a.m. and I'm gonna be probably watching Josh's freaking stream, and then I'm not gonna get to work till like 6:30 because I'm gonna be waking up late.
I'm like, honestly, as
Four
soon
or
as we're
five
done with
hours
this, I
is
might
still
just
not
pass
enough.
out.
Do it.
I might just pass out and set my alarm. Got to, because I can't wait. Can't wait all day tomorrow. Can't do it.
You
Riding
got
me
it,
at
man.
work too. Like, oh my god, I'm in like, yeah, all
Look
personal.
at
I'm
me.
in like
I'm
two
ready
like
to.
I'm in like two-week notice situations right now. So I'm making up drill days at my Air National Guard base. So like, yeah, I'm there. I'm doing what you asked me to. Don't get crazy. Like I'm just a traditional guardsman here, like making up some days. That's it, you know. And then I got like this other job. I'm working like I don't even know. I don't really. I didn't even tell them I got 2 weeks yet, but I got this new IT job, bro. Oh, and then I got this YouTube thing that's never gonna pop off, but it's cool. We're just here to hang out anyway.
Nah, bro, you're being solid.
But nah, man, it's definitely been an experience for me, Jeeve, and all five of you. Not just tonight, but like going in this nerdy ass world over the past like 6 months or so, man. The
Definitely.
pandemic definitely changed me up a little bit. My wife was just talking to me today about it too. She's like, you know what? What made me just accept the stupid stuff you're doing with YouTube and everything is dumb as I think it is. She's like, at least you got like a hobby that makes you happy. I'm like, yeah.
Oh
And we
man.
all laughed and we just changed the subject.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a grind for sure. I'll tell you that. I'm
It's
having
fun
fun
though.
with it. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely having fun with it for sure.
Like,
So,
it keeps you high.
it's the Halloween.
I
Oh
can't,
yeah.
I can't do it. It's got to be like some Cali characteristic. I'm not there.
Nah, it's not me. I mean, it's me, but it's not. That's not Cali stuff. What the heck? That's cheap acting wild.
Y'all,
That's
y'all
cheap
business
getting
over here on
too.
the East Coast.
That's cheap getting too hyped for real. Too hyped. That's really
What's
that's
wild
actually
is
how it started.
you said Saturday you went to Galaxy's Edge, right?
Yeah,
So you went to the California Galaxy's Edge, and my
naturally.
boy went to Disney World on Saturday too. So I'm watching you like do what you're doing, talk about it, and then my best friend sending me a shit ton of pictures from like everywhere, like showing me all the custom lightsabers, this.
Like,
I'm like, oh yeah, my buddy I know just got a Ahsoka one. He's like, oh yeah. Oh
of course.
man,
But I actually got two. I got two sabers this time, and then I got one the first time I went. expensive over there, man. Lots of money.
I heard it's wild. See, I can
It's dope
only. He was telling me they'll make you like a custom saver, like whatever you want. And it's like that's cool and all, but if I'm gonna spend that much money, it's gonna be like a authenticated replica of like somebody. You know, I'm not just gonna get something different. Okay,
though.
if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get a
yeah.
custom saver, yeah, I'm gonna go
Well,
like
the
one of those
custom one
bootleg
you make,
brands.
right? It's something. It's something. Whoa, there I go again.
Whoa! It's got me! Oh my god, it's got a face! Somebody help!
This is scary. I'm like see through.
Ducky Momo, I haven't seen you in here yet. What up, man?
What up, Ducky Momo? How you doing, bro? Oh my god, my mic is invisible.
Yeah, you need, it's the hard line, bro.
It's
I
definitely
think
the
you
hard
told me
line,
that
right?
before too.
Yeah,
It makes a
yeah.
lot of sense now.
My setup's not designed for you know, OBS friendly streaming. It's
You'll get
not
it.
yet.
You'll get it.
Yeah, I'll put the hard line in eventually, man. It's just such a pain in the butt.
It's really not that bad, to be honest. When I did it, it takes like you're looking at like maybe a half hour of your life.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's just feeding the wire through everything and getting dirty in the attic and plugging it in. That's
You
all
gotta go
it
through
is.
the attic. It's a West Coast. You don't got basements. Nothing.
No, there's not really basements over here, and the attic in my house is literally not even an attic. It's just where the insulation and bull crap goes and the support for the roof. No type of anything up
Half
there.
million dollar houses with no basements. I never
Oh, half
understood that too.
million?
Is it
What
just
the
the
hell are you
soil?
talking about? Everything over here is like over $1 million now. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that shit's wild too. You guys are like Canada prices on everything. I look at it like I'm like, what?
I'm more expensive, dude. Like, Canada ain't touching Cali. Come on.
Man. Oh man, what the hell? How are we gonna make it to this? How are we gonna make it to what do we? More importantly, what the hell do I do after the show is over? I'm finished.
Good nap.
I
I
don't
don't
have
know, man.
a video. Oh my god, it's got me again. Oh, it's
Come
getting
on, dude.
weaker. Oh shit, lost him. No, no, he's pixelated. Ready Player Sheev?
Ready player one? Oh shit. Hey, did you see that Deadpool Korg thing today?
Yeah, that was. Oh my god. You know what? Can you guys hear that?
You should do a video on that, bro. I look great. Oh my god, I'm watching myself on YouTube. This looks wild. I look like a dragon.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull this up. I can't take this right now. You see. Deadpool and Korg. That's popping on the internet right now. Um,
Bring me back.
little
Bring me back. Oh my god, I'm purple.
swipe rate.
Now I'm definitely alive. Oh god. Look at me, bro. I'm alive.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I'm
look at
back.
you.
Alright.
Hold on.
Yeah, don't. It's scary. I'm back now, but
Let's see. We're gonna roll over to the break room TV. Oh shit! I gotta bring Sheev in. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. bear with me for a second. Lord, is she using the emergency? He's gotta be Ducky. Gotta be. Gee, gotta get you back. Can't even hear you right now, bro. I gotta put your link. All right. Almost like I should have had this ready to begin with. Right.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can we hear the sheep?
Hello. Yeah, no, I'm running off McDonald's Wi-Fi, not 56K mode. Come on now.
You should be able. I can't.
It's the McDonald's Wi-Fi. What's up?
There you are.
Hey, you can hear me? All right. Yeah, I was just telling them I'm working off of McDonald's Wi-Fi, not the emergency 56K. Come on now.
You weren't telling nobody, bro. I had you muted. Oh, I see in the chat. All right. Let's see. All these mechanics here, all this technical stuff.
Yeah, Ducky, I brought the green screen too.
That's the TV. We don't want to move that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys can't hear them in the background just going like, whoa, what the hell's going on? The TV. You broke the TV, man.
I gotta. You know what? Fuck it. We're putting up, doing all this fancy stuff, trying to make this little ass TV for no damn reason. And you know what? It's a projector screen now. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be way too big.
Oh, there you go. Now it's a like full-size flat screen. You take down those
I need it like that. Oh yeah, that's gone.
That's
That's gone.
pretty
Ready?
dope.
Boom. I gotta put like a little projector background. Like, why am I going with the small TV? What am I doing? Am I broke?
I mean, I got the whole projector green screen thing up behind me. And just pull that up real quick and shock everybody.
Shock the world.
Boom!
Let's
Just throw it up there.
All right. All right, you guys ready? Watch, you're not gonna be able to hear it.
No, probably not. I saw it earlier.
I'm gonna turn on like every audio I got. Say something sheep, make sure I don't get doubles on you.
Hello there. Hello there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Korg for the president. Korg for the president. I'm with you. Loki president. Forget Loki president. President Loki. I want Korg president. President Korg. President Korg.
All right, let's roll with it. Ready? We're now. The presentation is complete. I'm gonna hit the play button. We're ready for something you guys probably already watched, but we're watching it again. Gucci.
I don't think I got this shit, but that's okay.
You can't hear it.
Hold up, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I just might not be able to hear you for a minute.
Oh.
Hold up.
Yeah, get your settings good. Get your shit figured out, guy. Ready?
Well.
Keep going.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
I don't know what's happening with my computer, but I'm watching.
Well, hello there, and what's up, Reaction Faction? It's Deadpool. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and follow me on Patreon. Last week, you all really liked my Cruella trailer reaction video.
I can hear you.
Where are the f***ing dogs? So, this week, I'll be reacting to a trailer for a movie which I honestly thought came out like a year ago. Free Guy. Apparently it's this August. We also have a guest reactor this week, Korg, who was not my first choice, but apparently everyone else was too busy over on Disney+. Say hello, Korg.
Hello, made of rocks. Thank you for having me, Paul. Sorry you're dead.
Jesus Christ. Let's take a look.
My name is Guy.
Oh, he's named Guy, like the movie's title.
That's pretty clever. Is it?
I've got a best friend.
This is the greatest cup
Are
of
you
coffee
actually
of all
excited
time.
for this? Are you actually excited for this? What do you think
Say
about this show, this movie?
Let's just pause
This
for a
movie.
second and let everyone comment first, or this trailer
Secretly
gives away
excited
too
about it
much,
the
or
whole time.
Ryan Reynolds is just me.
Ooh,
which
I
is
think
super
I'm
insulting, by the way.
doubling.
All done?
And I work at the bank. I thought I had everything I
I
needed.
think so. I think so.
I met her.
Oh, in the YouTube?
Jodie Comer. God, I love her so much. Oh, I hope they don't fridge her.
There's one that's coming in like scratchy and one that's coming in
A female
clear.
character in order to motivate or torture the main character, also known as Deadpool 2. Thank you for asking.
Ah, we call that bridging.
Everybody down on the ground. Everybody except you. There's something inside you guys. They expected you to just fall.
It's like a hostage situation.
More than that. Put these on.
Fine.
Oh my God!
I don't know how I'm sounding. I don't know how I'm sounding anymore, but I can probably hear you now.
The glass tricker.
This world, it's a video game. You're not real. Please stop my.
I've seen this. It's fun, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about Free Guy or Guy, whatever it is.
Looks like he's got 4
I don't
arms.
remember what the title is. I'm more excited for the fact that we see Korg and Deadpool together.
You have a Disney Plus show, don't you, face?
It is a funny trailer. It is a funny trailer. though.
Trademark
This stuff is
infringement.
good.
That mean that nothing you do matters?
I am sitting here with my best friend trying to help him get through a tough time. Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
I know this
Pretty long
world is
trailer.
Oh, look at him go. That little blue shirt. Oh, his face is so punchable.
Thanks, guy.
I'm gonna be the great guy.
Well, enjoy your lifetime supply of virginity. Off you go.
This whole good guy routine is ruining the game.
Terminate him.
That's Taika Waititi.
He seems quite nice, actually.
Rabbit.
Maybe this
I
is the
think
live
there's a
action
scene where
we all
there's a
have
scene
been
where
doing.
he's in it. Like we see it in the trailer. Like we see it in the trailer. Maybe he is the director. At the least he's in it. It's kind of just a funny call. I think.
I can't die!
Something bad's gonna eat up. There you go. Okay, this looks fun in a last days of Fox fire sale kind of way. Not sure if it was worth diverting Canadian Cumberbatch's little mind away from my next movie, or you know what? I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 avocados. Korg?
4.5.
I was raised
or
by
4.5.
Oh
or
my
4 out of
God,
5.
just kill me
You
now.
see Marvel on Twitter? You see Marvel on Twitter too? I think Ryan Reynolds maybe tweeted it out or something, and then Marvel quoted it and like commented and said, "I think you dropped this," and it was like one last
Sabotage
avocado.
all sorts of happiness in pursuit of that dream. Climb up to the peaks of that mountain, and when you get to the top, land at the bottom and realize you're never going to achieve
Let
that dream.
dreams die.
And at that point, check your emails. Maybe you'll get something from your agent saying
Of course, that's
Marvel wants to talk.
It's so meta. Yeah, he definitely
Yeah, I
looks.
prefer
Yeah, he
Dark
definitely
World.
looks budgeted.
Half a f***ing penny of you for this
Had to fit the budget.
I
Oh, dang
Whoever
it! Cut it.
decided to do that is awesome, though.
Disappeared. I love that.
What's
I
up?
love that.
You disappeared again?
I did for
You're here.
half a second when you switched it over. I did, but I'm back.
Nobody missed you, bro. It's okay, all right? You missed Elias.
All right, you want me to go all blurry again? My Wi-Fi's working now.
Bring us Elias.
Bring
me alive.
Bring me alive.
This dude Sheep's gonna try saying he's like tired. He's gotta take a nap soon. But meanwhile it's 7 p.m. on the West Coast. It's 10 p.m. on the East Coast.
I have videos to make, dude.
Tell the truth.
The truth.
I gotta get something for my face.
I gotta hook up my hard wine, bro.
Ah man, well, we gave him a good hour and 15. We didn't have a crazy crew here. Pretty calm, but there were people here the whole time.
Yeah, I think there was something going on in the Discord apparently.
This is double now.
So it looked like. I think it has been for a little bit.
Oh, word.
That's what I was trying to tell you while we were watching it. I'm like glitching out again. Are we gonna get Elias?
Did I do it? I should have done it.
Hello there. Am I still doubled up? Oh my goodness. I am tired though. I don't know why. Work is just draining me.
Oh my god. We
You about to take a nap after this?
Oh, word.
That's what I was trying to tell you while we were watching it. I don't know either. I'm probably gonna try and crank out some videos. I'm excited for tonight though, man. Really, we're gonna get doubled. I'm excited for tonight.
I was saying it's still double?
Hello? Yeah.
I was actually just going back and looking to see if it was.
Well, I'll fix my hard line
now. That's not me. I messed with all the audio because of the on that trailer. Make sure they can hear the trailer. Yeah. So man, we had a pretty good run with Loki though. I'm gonna have to wait for I think we'll probably oh my god, it's back!
I'm more like a Loki. I look almost more like a Loki now than an Elias.
Like Loki got eaten by Hulk.
Me, I'm over here like, oh dude, it went away. It's fine now. And then secretly I'm like being Loki, like, I'll never do it again.
Oh, for everybody I missed that theory is wild though. Old man Loki is still hanging around.
I hope we get something like that. Hope we do.
Looking now. Well, maybe looking the whole damn time.
Wipe it off my face. All right, I'm back. It worked. That's the sad thing. It actually like worked.
What is happening right now?
The fact that actually
this is like a camera trick. This is like just some sheep the wife shit. Sheep the wife. Yeah.
I have the magic about the best galactic empire. Sorry.
So WiseBear is going strong, but I think with Loki ending, me and Sheep gonna take a little break and wait for something cool to come out. Maybe you guys can pressure him to let me on his show before some Bad Batch or something.
I'm getting him all freaked out. Definitely, I think you know, as we approach these last 4 episodes, I think there's going to be a bit to talk about, and I'm down to talk about some of that Bad Batch, which I love talking about Star Wars. So I think
it's going to get all my attention pretty soon now. So.
Exactly. So what if it's around the corner too? Though it's honestly not that far, is it? It's less than
August 9th.
Away, right?
We got like a
really August 9th
gap.
That's my birthday. All right.
That'll probably be the next time you pop back on. I'm thinking in my head anyway. If you're cool with it, I'm thinking.
We'll see. We'll see. I definitely around that time. I don't know if I can do the exact day, but I'm down whenever that next Tuesday is or whatever. You know.
Oh no, yeah. What I'm thinking anyway is that's like more of a. I don't know if we need like a preemptive reaction to that show or like a pregame for it. I don't think it's that type of show. You know, like, I think it's more like a let's react to it. Are you feeling me?
Well, at the start of it, yeah, I agree with you. As we get into that show, I think there's going to be a lot to talk about.
Yeah, if it's something more tied together than what I think it's going to be, then yeah. But I think the first episode or two, maybe we look at like, all right, what day can we just react to it?
Yeah.
Draw some edited videos. I'm excited. I'm going to do some more Star Wars stuff now. I'm going to start throwing. I've been like all in on Loki for this last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
More most of the
been a
other
ride.
videos I did. So I'm gonna start making some Bad Batch ones. Bad Batch heavy. It's gonna be all cartoons in my videos.
Yeah, man.
Bad Batch. What if Visions? I don't know if I fuck with Visions. To be honest with you, I'm looking at it and I'm like, and they
It's not
came
gonna be
on
for
set
everybody.
at
I'll
the
tell you
same-
that much.
Yeah. Yeah, they already said it's not canonical too. So it's like you guys are just filling in space. Basically. I mean, it is what it is. I don't hate them that much for it. All right. With that being in mind, it's been a blast covering Loki with you, sir.
It has
Appreciate you.
been real fun with you.
coming on.
I'm excited for tonight, man. I'm excited for the culmination, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be.
Culmination. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Wow, no, it's gonna be fun. I got nothing. I got the energy for it. I was only doing it earlier.
There you go. That was the best one yet.
I'm just trying to do anything I can to not jinx Kang, man. Oh shit, I said jinx. But, yeah, been a blast. Been a blast covering Loki with you, man. I'm not gonna hold you too much longer tonight because, I mean, you got to get your beauty rest clearly from all the images you've seen on the screen tonight.
Between that and the yawns, that's been all me on the screen so far. That's all I've seen. It's been a real blast, though. I definitely have enjoyed coming on here and having the opportunity to talk about some Marvel stuff. I don't always get to do that on my channel, so definitely thank you. If you guys are checking out Green Bear for the first time, go ahead and smash that schmizzle like button and give him a subscribe. Green Bear is smash him. You know, like I said almost before the thing. Banging the homies, you know, that's almost what I said in the Discord, in my Discord before this. Almost, I'm about to go bang, bang my boy Green Bear. But definitely check out this more of his stuff.
Whatever your Wi-Fi was doing got pretty close, I'm sure. You know, but it was just like,
for real though, I've really enjoyed covering some Marvel stuff. I don't always have the opportunity, so thank you, Green Bear.
Oh, dude, there's more to come. You could say maybe now, but I don't give a shit. I'll make sure you come back. But anyway, thank you, Sheev. Thank you, YouTubers. This has been your fourth